Hello, my name is Johan and we're about to go on a medieval pilgrimage. And now we are in the medieval city of Wisby, where they are just playing on the bells for us. We're waiting for the other pilgrims to assemble before we can go out on a 4 days pilgrimage to St. Olofsholm. And now we're coming out from the bishop's chapel, where we just have received the blessing and the sending from the bishop, and we're going to pack the horses. As we are mostly Protestant, the service was kind of a mix between Protestant and Old Catholic sending. So now we have packed all the horses and we're about to go. Just outside of Wisby, and we're ready to go. Vix is standing here looking at me, and she's very eager to get going now.
I'm a bit cold actually.
Yeah, she's a bit cold but eager. So far this has been kind of an experience in trying to get the sumpter horses packing right. And of course now we're waiting for the other ones that probably have some problem with the packaging. We'll see what happens now, but we're learning how to pack the sumpter horses more and more each time. Now we're slowly approaching the medieval farm of Stora Hästnäs, where we will be having our lunch actually. It seems we finally got the packing of the horses quite good actually, and people are enjoying themselves. The weather is quite nice, it's not too hot and it's not too cold. If you wonder why it's shaking a bit, it's because my dog is dragging the leash all the time. So. Well, here we are now, Stora Hästnäs, old medieval dwelling on Gotland. And here we're gonna eat our lunch. We're just putting up the horses over by the tree, and hopefully, Anton, we will get something nice to eat, right?
Hopefully.
What will it be?
It will be pork pies.
Pork pies,
Small
excellent.
Medieval pork pies with onions and some spices.
Yes,
so
and
hopefully we'll be full when we move on.
And there will be one less pork pie because that one ate one yesterday. Now we're at Westkinde Church, and fancily enough they still have the horse parking here, so we can tie up the horses while we are going in. So if we are able to actually tie the horses here. How's it going there, Johan? Excellent. Now we reached the first campsite, and we had a little dip in morale before. The weather was a bit cold, and then people changed shoes, most of them to modern ones. Not all, but some, including me. And now we're putting up the tents and making food. And how do you think this camp is going?
I think it's going really, really nice. I love it. It's so beautiful and it's so nice to sit down, rest my feet, my back. And soon we're gonna have dinner.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
And how about you, Sofia? What do you think so far?
About the pilgrimage?
Yeah.
I like it a lot. It's been very, very nice, beautiful surroundings. The horses have worked out beautifully. Now we're building camp and we will get dinner. All is well. I have stolen some fruit from Frida.
Of course you have. right now we're kind of worried because the horses are a bit giddy and they're playing a lot with each other and running around and frolicking and doing all kinds of stuff. You know, almost thought they were fighting sometime, but the owner said that it should be no problem. If they're frolicking too much, maybe they will kind of break out this cunningly set up rope that we put up for them. Also on the owner's own words, so we'll see what happens if we have any horses left tomorrow. They're quite docile now. Well, now is the second morning. The horses finally calmed down during the night, and we just had some breakfast. Since it's a fast day today, it's Friday. We had some porridge that looked and tasted a bit like glue. And I managed to go and get into the little, I don't know what it's called in English, the little house just outside the church, and make some coffee out of their old coffee rests. So now we're fixing up to go, and we have starting to pack the horses. This is the little church of Bro, where we will go and fill our flasks. This is a pretty standard medieval Gotlandic church. There's a look out here in the rural areas of Gotland. Yes, there is a little hound on the wall, and probably there was supposed to be something on in the other inscriptions, but I guess they didn't manage to do that. So now I'm getting in here. Now it's after the Mass, and everyone is preparing to go, including the pilgrim dogs, who are kind of not so eager, but we'll have to go anyway. Yes.
Sen har man bröd och ost och vin med sig. Sen äter man på västkusten. Ja, men så gör de som vandrar. De bokar in sig. Eller tar där de är. Vill någon stänga hindret? Jo, ska vi gå...
Now we're on the second half of day 2. We had some fish and beans for lunch, and after that we are continuing on the next about 5 to 6 kilometers until we get our rest. Weather has been very nice actually, and we have had very nice nature to walk around in. It's been quite straining, and some people are starting to lose their shoes, but in general the spirits are high, and we have good hope of reaching our destination before dark. Well, now we finally arrived to the second goal, the church in, where are we, Anton? A church in Heinum, and here we have bought some locally produced cheese.
Yes.
From
3 different kinds, I think it was.
Yeah, 3 different kinds from just over there, and we're not permitted to eat the cheese today because it's
Lent.
It's Lent. No, well, yeah, it is. So we are fasting today because it's Friday.
Yes.
And of course nobody have drunk any wine, right?
Nope.
No.
No one.
No one. So here we are, just gonna water up the horses, and then we'll go on to the next place we will set camp. Now when it's Friday and we can't eat any cheese, we have a little sinners meeting here behind the house where we have some cheese and wine, because that's what they would have done in the medieval times. It's morning in the 3rd day, and the camp is slowly waking up. The animals are fed and watered, and over there we see someone working on feeding all the people also. That tent with all the sinners in are still fast asleep, and it's a beautiful day actually. I think it's gonna be lovely, maybe a bit windy, but otherwise it will be nice. So now we're packing the sumpter horses. One of the more fun experiences with this is actually learning how to use the sumpter horses and pack them so everything actually stays on them and so forth. So, and of course all the have different kind of mental institutions on these horses. This is the old man. The old man is very docile. You can virtually pack anything and he'll just go on plodding along behind everyone else. He's wearing the tent poles for one thing. So also that is my my coat hanging there, and that'll probably stink of horse when we get where we are supposed to be, but that's just fun. And here, with what horse is this? And that horse is the one who is not so What kind of horse is it? Is it?
This is a rather fast-walking horse who spent the first day snuffling and scuffing at my pilgrim bag, so it's all horses now.
Yes. So this is the troublemaker.
No, well, that is also troublemaker.
That is the troublemaker. This is the troublemaker horse, and by troublemaking we mean it's slightly less docile than the others. That's how it is. As you see, we use not kind of medieval packing stuff here. That's because we don't have any. But those are actually, you use those for voltige, and I think they're pretty good for actually holding things together. How do you think the sumpter horse part of the whole thing is going?
I think it's going very well, actually. I'm not very used to horses. I'm actually afraid of horses, and look at me now.
Yes.
I'm even putting the packing on the most spirited horse we have.
The most spirited horse, yes, indeed. And this is the other horse. Of course, actually making the sumpter horse bags was also an experiment in itself. These are slightly less deep than the others, and that's only because we didn't have more textile to make them of. So also we're getting bolder and bolder when packing the bags. Early on they were kind of hanging rather close to the horse, and now, as you see, they're kind of poking out here and there. The only thing that matters is that they are kind of evenly weighted on each side. This is day 3 of the pilgrimage, and this is pretty much what I've been seeing the last days. A couple of horse asses and people walking around in a pretty little forest. It's not too bad, really. And walking right here beside me is Vix. You're the winner of walking longest in medieval shoes.
Yes.
So how does that feel?
Today it's fine, actually. The first day was alright. Second day was very wet, and that was very uncomfortable, and I hurt quite a bit. My ankles hurt. But today it's actually quite alright. It doesn't hurt worse than ordinary shoes when you go on holiday and that kind of thing, so it's fine.
Yes, and those are the 4th pair you have made?
Yes.
Yes. So here they are, the shoes. If you can hold up your skirt a bit. Yes, there they are, and they are now on their 3rd day of pilgrimage. And as you can see, the road here is pretty rough. It's kind of stony, because all of this island is actually made of chalk stone, limestone. Yeah. So it's quite rough on the feet and on the boots. Coming up here is Frida, who was in the longest foremost runner in the medieval shoe competition. Now you have lost your walking in medieval shoes to Vix. How do you feel about it?
It was my shoe that fell apart, and I just couldn't keep up. And, well, she's clearly the winner. Yeah.
The better shoe won.
Yeah.
Yes.
Obviously.
Now we have reached the far side of the island. This is the Baltic from the other side. We're taking down the horses to drink some water, and this is the last day before we reach the final destination. We have reached Barles with its old ovens for making chalk in it. We're gonna sleep in this big house over here, where Martin has fallen asleep. And just before, we were coming from over there, so we have walked all around this little kind of narrow inlet of the Baltic. So now we're gonna enjoy some coolness of the feet in the water and eat a little bit. Yes, our
Större skämt.
Jajamensan.
Vi ska gå på botten, den är mjuk.
Ja, jag får vänta lite. This was sorely needed. Apparently there's an emergency down at the docks. I don't know really what's happening, but the ladies came screaming and catching some sticks. I have no idea what's happening, but yes. Yes, it seems that the apples are floating away. Anton has saved the apples now. I don't know if they want the sticks to beat him with or something, but... Anton, how does it feel to have saved the apples?
I really feel that I've made an effort.
Excellent, excellent. Yes. How do you feel, Olivia, that you didn't have to use the stick? Yes, of course. The last leg of the pilgrimage. We have dumped some of the equipment, preferably the tents, and that, of course, gives more space for more leisureless journeys, like Olivia riding one of the sumpter horses instead. How does that feel on your feet?
Brilliant on the feet.
It's brilliant on the feet, yes, of course. Ja, Mia, what do you think about people riding instead of walking?
They look really, really nice, but aren't they kind of lazy?
Yes, of course they are. They are very lazy.
Oh, she's beautiful on the horse.
It's been raining a bit and people have brought out their sturdier outfits to keep the rain at bay. Now we are getting close to St. Olofsholm, which is by the sea, and so are we. now, after 4 days of marching, we are finally reaching the goal of our journey, which is, of course, St. Olofsholm. Lina is opting to walk barefooted the very last leg of it. And I have decided to let you join me on the final approach to St. Olofsholm. There we can see the mill. And just over here, there is the stone chapel of St. Olofsholm. And the weary pilgrims coming up to it. And now we'll go to the chapel and we'll celebrate Mass in honor of St. Olaf and to the redemption of our sins. Now we have celebrated Mass and gotten our pilgrim badges, and if you'd like to see more of St. Olofsholm, I should pan around a bit. It's a bit windy and quite an effectful fog here around. It's a quite lovely place. Forests of the valley. Over there in the fog is the sea. Now we will have something to eat, finally.
Skrubba lite
Är det
grann så
sånt där
här.
som har flöjt flyt i Åland?
Ja,
Ja.
Estland.
Nej, Tji fick det.
The final meal.
Finns det sån där fredagsbröd kvar?
En bit faktiskt.
Now, well, now we're done. Most people have gone home. Just me and Frida left here to wait for our ride home. In general, we have been going up around 6, and then we have been walking between 10 and 6, sleeping between 10 and 6 for 4 days now. And it's been fun. It's been kind of hard on the feet. It's been lovely terrain. And well, all in all, it's been nice to meet new people in this hobby that I didn't really know before. And to travel with all the equipment on sumpter horses. That was probably the thing I found most interesting. To packing sumpter horses, learning how to make that actually work. That's been a nice experience. Hopefully there's something maybe like this again. So goodbye for now, and from St. Olofsholm. And maybe I'll see you out there sometime.